Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. This time to Tommy Johansson covering Queen. Too much love will kill you. Before I get to that, though, a quick reminder that the fundraiser is continuing. For those of you unaware, I am a disabled individual, and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter, as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I am unable to use any other type of scooter or motorized wheelchair due to my limited dexterity issues. I also only have use of one hand, so I'm unable to use a standard wheelchair, and I do not have a backup scooter. So if this scooter malfunctions, I am a fish out of water, and I would be dependent upon people 24/7 for my level of care in my life, as opposed to being the individual I am who thrives on my independence and strives to be as independent as I possibly can. At the current time, there are repairs that need to be done in my scooter, and I am currently trying to refurbish it so that it does last a lot longer than is typical. And unfortunately, the technical support that I require is not affordable. So the fundraiser is continuing, not only for the technical support, but also for the parts themselves. Any and all support and any and all help is welcome. Below this title in the description, you will find a spot fund link. You'll find it actually there, as well as in a separate section below that. Any and all help, as I stated, is welcome. And believe me, for those who have contributed, you know how much your contributions have made a world of difference in my life, and how much I appreciate you all. And the same goes for those who plan on contributing, as you guys are great, and I love you all, and I appreciate you all. And thank you so much for everything. So, it's been a while since I've done a reaction to Tommy Johansson, and I've been holding out hope for a new Majestica release, um, which I know is eventually coming. But um, in the meantime, he just dropped the cover today of Queen doing Too Much Love Will Kill You, and I couldn't help but react to this particular track. This particular track has a certain how can I put this? Yeah, I really have a connection with this track. Uh, when I first heard this track, it was on the album Made in Heaven, and this Made in Heaven, of course, was released in the mid 1990s, so it was several years after Freddie had passed away, and the rest of the band had um, sort of convened to finish off some tracks that were being recorded when Freddie was passing away. And so Brian, John, and Roger um, really finished off a lot of these tracks. Um, and it was really a surreal experience hearing the album Made in Heaven. It was a really odd album, but it was also a really moving album. And a lot of the tracks have been outtakes as well that were featured on there. They weren't all recorded just prior to Freddie's death. So there were some questionable time frames there. And it's all on the liner notes, I believe, to the album itself. But I have this memory of listening to the title, the track, I should say, Too Much Love Will Kill You, when I was out in Erie, Pennsylvania for about a month by myself, and I I really kind of just felt very alone and very isolated. And the only way I can make an analogy to anyone is when the pandemic first struck and there was lockdown, and any of us barely saw anyone, for those of us who actually followed protocol. And I I think I felt more alone back in the 90s when this was out, but I still can make that connection to that time because it was really a strange time for me in my life in the 90s. I was searching for answers, I was looking for a lot of uh, answers regarding, my life, my own spiritual path, my own love life, and uh, although I've come to some answers since that point, I still have a lot of questions and unfulfilled resolutions in terms of certain things in my life that I would like to feel complete in. But this is why this song really resonates with me, because it really reaches out and it tugs at the heartstrings, and it's a really powerful song. So I want to see how Tommy does with this. Now I've been avoiding covers from Tommy for a while because I was burned out on covers. Um, even when I was reviewing the Dolly Parton album, by that point in time, I think I even said in some of my reactions to her covers that I was really getting burned out on covers. And Adam Lambert's album last year did not help that at all with its overproduced covers. Sorry, Adam. So, you know, I'm just kind of trying to get myself back with looking at some of Tommy's material now, and I think this is the best way to do it is with this particular track by Queen. And as I stated, it can be found on the album Made in Heaven. It's also featured on the Greatest Hits Volume 3, or if you're like me and you have the three greatest hits in one set, the Platinum Box, you have all three. It's on disc 3 of that. And it's one of those songs that really should have gotten more attention when it was actually released. But it was just something that didn't really, uh, I guess it didn't, the timing wasn't right or it didn't resonate with people. I know for me, it really connected with me on so many levels. And, we all want that love in our life. We want that connection with the right person, and we want to feel that bond. And um, sometimes, if you have too much of that, it's overwhelming, and it can be overwhelming to a detrimental point. So, with all of that stated, I want to get to this reaction. Like always, with all my reactions, you'll find the actual video source link below. I do this because the musicians and bands that create this music for us work extremely hard to do so, and they deserve all the credit in the world. So always click on the source link and do so and give Tommy some love, and comment on his video and let Tommy know what you think of it. I would love for you to let me know what you think of it as well, as I am going to check this out, and I'm going to try not to cry. So we'll see how that works. This is the first reaction, so here we go. This will be Tommy Johansson performing Queen's Too Much Love Will Kill You. First reaction. I'll be back following this with my assessment of the track itself and the video itself.
I'm just the pieces of the man I used to be. Too many bitter tears are raining down on me. I am far away from home. I've been facing this alone for much too long. Oh, I feel like no one ever told the truth to me about growing up and what a struggle it would be. In my tangled state of mind, I've been looking back to find where I went wrong.
Okay, Tommy. Okay, Tommy. You got me crying, man. You got me crying. That was incredibly moving, and uh, yeah, that was Tommy Johansson, or Tommy Johansson. I'm sorry, performing "Too Much Love Will Kill You" by Queen. Amazing track, amazingly moving track, and he killed it. He just totally knocked it out of the park on that one. That was amazing. Loved his uh, attention to detail with the cover itself. Very true to the original. Some minor deviations which are perfectly acceptable and natural with covers, and creative liberties which are always welcome, and they're always done tastefully when Tommy does them. A real passionate vocal delivery there from Tommy on this track, and just the intensity in his vocals and the way he delivers the lyrics on this is just really, really passionate, and it's moving, and that combined with the phenomenal instrumentation is just really, really makes for an artistic piece. I'm really impressed. I I have to say that the lyrics and the vocals are really what make this song, and Tommy's one of the few people that could do this song justice, in my opinion, and he can do so with almost no vocal effects whatsoever on his vocals, which is really impressive. And I'm not taking jabs at anyone out there who uses too many vocal effects. You know who you are out there. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about Tommy. Because Tommy doesn't really use much vocally on his, as far as effects go. Um, Unless they are either integral to the song itself or something that would add a nuanced um, addition. He's not one to go overboard with effects, which I really appreciate. I'm very uh, naturalist, I guess, in that regard. That I like the not bare bones, but the actual true to style approach of rock and roll music. And yes, I am a fan of progressive rock music, and you all know that all too well who are fans of my channel. But I do like some good old fashioned rock and roll, and nothing makes good old fashioned rock and roll better than little to no effects. And you had some trademark Queen effects there on the guitar toward the end, which wouldn't be a Queen cover if you didn't have those. So that was nice, but really intense and wonderful job. And the video was just, a performance captured of Tommy giving it his all and really giving us a true depiction of feeling and emotion in the song. As I stated, I was really burned out on covers. I still am to some degree, but I haven't heard one from Tommy in quite a while, actually. So, coming back now with a fresh mind, it was real nice to hear this, and it's a song that I really don't listen to often because it really makes me cry, it makes me sad, and it makes me happy and sad at the same time because, like I said, I first heard this song in the mid '90s, and I was at a point where I was struggling with love and with people in my life, and uh, there was just a lot going on, and there is sort of a contrast between that and points in my life when I didn't have anyone to reach out to and anyone to have in my life to love. So there's sort of a juxtaposed positions in my life where this song really hit me hard. And uh, it's always been a song that is moving and emotional, and Tommy's version really did the original justice, and they took it to another level with his amazing talent, vocally and musically for that matter, as it was spot on as far as I'm concerned, and really, really intense. Thank you, Tommy, for that incredible cover of an incredible song. Once again, Tommy Johansson covering Queen. Too Much Love Will Kill You. It's linked below for your convenience. And I urge you all to check out the actual source video. That way you're not watching it with me in the corner of the screen up there somewhere like a mime in a box. So, you have that to look forward to. You could click on the link below, and I urge you all to do so. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the ever-growing YouTube family that is Media Awareness. I'd love to have you. I'm speechless now. I really am. I'm actually speechless. I had so much going through my head while I was watching that and listening to that and just taking that in. It really, really hit on so many levels. And when you reach a certain age in your life, as I have, I'm in my early 50s now, I think back to when I first heard that song in my mid 20s, and I think to myself, wow, where did time go? And relationship wise, how much have I been through, and where am I at now, and what does the future hold? And I think that's an unknown, and it's scary, but at the same time, it's exciting. I like I like the not knowing what the future holds and what's on the horizon, or just beyond the horizon. So, time will tell. For now, though, this is Rob with Media Awareness. Once again, reminder, Fundraiser is linked below in two places, directly below the title in the description, as well as in a separate section below that, and the all help is welcome. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.